What's going on, y'all? Grind and Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today we have a tale of stupidity from all different sides of the ball, man, like maybe 3-4 different sides of the ball. And that resulted in someone being deleted, and I'm not sure if you would care because it is a policia that was deleted, but he was deleted nonetheless. We don't know if he was a good guy or if he was a Sly Cooper type of dude. But hey, man, it's still maybe a lesson to be learned in this thing, man. And I guess we'll check out the mistakes each person made. Let's go and get into it.
About a month before he would gun down a Detroit officer, 19-year-old Ehmani Davis came face-to-face with East Point police.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me go. You might as well let me go then. Is that a plan? And this dumb got me up. Why is he putting his hands on me, bro?
Davis was...
So the first thing that we'll notice here is that this guy's a little throwed off. And I don't mean like throw it off just like, oh man, he's just stupid, he's just a bad kid. I think he might just, he might really have some mental issues. Like just the way he's moving around, the way he's talking, the way he looks even is kind of like a little special Eddie if you ask me. But let's keep going.
Seen fighting in broad daylight outside his family's East Point home. It would mark at least the 7th time he'd encountered police in less than 4 years.
Yeah, like I said, I'll kill you.
And on this day, Davis was shirtless and belligerent, arguing with family and officers.
Bro, don't touch me, bro. I'm not playing, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Like I said, you're gonna get your food. Don't touch me, bro. You're not taking, bro. I don't understand this, bro. You know my daddy, my mama, not nothing.
According to a police report, Davis's mother had called 911 saying her son was irate and she wanted him to leave.
I am willing to pack up his stuff as long as he leaves out of here. I do not want him in the house in his state of mind.
So it looks like we have a case of weak parenting here. It looks like the dad might be nowhere to be found, because I don't think as a dad that you'd be having your son out in the front yard just going crazy and being belligerent like that. You probably would have been touched him up, put him in the blender and put him in his place by now. But I think the mom has let things go on too long and not really done anything about it. But I guess we'll go ahead and see what she did about it and see if it suffices. Let's go.
Records show that as far back as 2019, his mother called police when Ehmani, then 16, was fuming, yelling and banging on the door, saying he wanted to move into foster care. It was then that his mom told officers he may have a mental disorder and wished to petition him to a hospital. 3 years later, she would tell officers that the help she sought never came.
Is he diagnosed with anything? Like I said, this has been having these problems since he was a kid, since he was a teenager, and every time I call the police, try to get help from the state, because he's not threatening to kill me or himself, or he's not on drugs. You guys, not you personally, they won't do anything.
So I think here we have a system fault, because she's saying that she did all this kind of stuff trying to get him some help, and they were saying unless he's saying he wants self-deletion, he's on drugs, or he's trying to delete you, that there is no way that we can come and do anything about it. I think that is very sorry on the system. If you have a kid who is very problematic at the house, why can't you do anything about it? But then I also think on the mother's side, if you feel so strongly about your kid getting help, or you think that he's such a problem, you need to get him in therapy, or you need to figure out some other type of program that would get him right. Maybe this is the type of kid that needs scared straight. I don't know if I said that earlier, but he's the type. Also, maybe you could have got somebody from your family, a male figure, that maybe could come in and straighten him out. I originally thought this lady was white, but I believe that she's Asian based off of the pictures of the kid. He looks like a very Blasian kid. So maybe it's one of those bad situations where, you know how it is, man. They figure like, yeah, you mixed. We don't want him. Like, you know, some bullshit like that. You know, like they probably disowned her, and now they don't want to have any type of help with the kid or anything like that. Of course, you see the sorry, cowardly dad is out the picture, so there's nothing he can come and do. But yeah, that's not a good thing, man. I don't know. This ain't looking good, man. I'm gonna tell Angie, man. This ain't no kind of issue we about to have, is it? Let's go.
With each new contact with police, Davis's unraveling becomes more pronounced. After a violent outburst in 2019, his mother called 911, telling officers she no longer knows what to do with him, that she tried sending him to boot camp and even dropping him off at the 6th Precinct in Detroit. A month later, records show Davis was transported by ambulance for a mental health petition. It is unclear if one was sought or granted, but months later, records show that Davis returned home after leaving Children's Hospital in Detroit. Then came allegations of attempted credit card theft, of fighting in the street, and being found with an illegal taser. To anyone who knew him, Davis's troubles did not appear to be a secret, not even to neighbors.
We heard everything was going on. It always been like that.
Davis would be arrested on this night in May, charged with disturbing the peace. What officers didn't know, just one day earlier, he'd walked into an East Point gun shop with a friend who, according to prosecutors, helped him buy this military-style firearm.
So this is something trivial, and if you don't fit the mold, then don't be hit by it. But I noticed he was wearing the no good N-word 12s, man. All the guys who wear these that I've seen have been pretty problematic. I don't even know why you would want to get these. You can't match them with that many things unless you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I don't even know why folks went so hard to buy them, but they did. It didn't make any sense. Every single dude that you knew had them on. His booty was hanging out because he was sagging. But to the real problem here, man. The guy, the friend who bought the gun was an idiot. And I don't think that's pretty silly, man, that you want to be so down, or maybe this guy scared you so bad that, you felt he was unhinged, that you felt like you needed to go and purchase a firearm for him. I don't think that's smart. You know that you go to prison or you go to jail if you're caught doing that kind of stuff. I remember this dude was mad because his girlfriend wouldn't buy him one because he had record and everything like that, and I guess she asked the wrong questions and stuff like that, and yeah, he was about to hit her and beat on her and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, there are certain times when you have to say no, and you can't bend over backwards for people, man. Think about something like this, because he told the guy, "Yeah, don't do nothing stupid." If a guy like this who's unhinged like this, you're leaving his life in your hands. When he does something stupid, you go to prison, you go to jail. If somebody runs your credit, or you let somebody use your credit for something, your credit is messed up. Now you're paying a debt, and they're going home scot-free. So there are times where you just have to say no, man. You can't be a beta male. I know this dude was trying to get released from prison or jail or whatever. His mom was begging the laws to let him out and everything, but they said, nah, you're a risk to society. And I guess he is a risk to society because he's a beta male and he's easily manipulated. But let's go.
Davis would obtain it days later. It was the same gun he would use to kill Officer Lauren Courts.
I don't give a about none of this.
So yeah, I'm not a super Policia fan or nothing like that, but I do know that there are some decent individuals that are out there doing some policing and everything, and maybe this dude might have been one of them. I seen that he had a family on the pictures and everything like that, and I guess condolences to those folks. Sorry to hear this, and sorry this kind of situation happened. But what do you guys think is the reasoning for this? I think it started from a young age with bad or weak parenting. Of course, we've got to go ahead and give the dad the coward beta male award of a lifetime for, leaving his son behind and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe the mom was just, she couldn't be dealt with. But then we also have to sit there and look at the mom. From a very young age, you were probably letting this kid run amok. He probably did something. You were just like, Johnny, stop that. Like, look at this. This is a perfect picture. Johnny, stop that. You didn't tap him. You don't do nothing. Folks don't. There are some parents that don't believe in, maybe giving their kid a light tap or a light spanking or nothing like that. And I think when when you spare the rod, you spoil the child, like they say in the Bible, man. Like, I don't think that anything bad came from when my mom, she gave me a whooping for when I did stupid things. It taught me a lesson. Of course, as a parent, I think that you should always let them know the reason why you've given them a whooping. It should never be no just like whooping and abusing for no reason, because then they won't respect you and they'll hate you. But if you're giving them a whooping, it's going to be like they're going to understand, they're going to learn a lesson from that, and they'll be still respect you. They'll be mad and everything, but they'll respect you as they got older. Like, I think about the whoopings like my mom gave me for maybe, procrastinating on a project, or, messing something up in the house or something like that, or, doing something that messed up something. I don't know. Like, just like I think about those, and I'm like, man, I deserve that, bro. And I'm glad she taught me that, because it made me more of a respectful human being or something like that. Like, you need that kind of stuff. And I think that she didn't give him that kind of stuff, and she just kept on letting it snowball, letting it snowball, letting it snowball. And now it got to a point where this dude went and deleted a policeman. I don't know how the altercation started. I didn't read into that, all that kind of stuff. But I do believe that he was took down and lost his life as well. So nobody wanted this thing. The mom lost a kid, if she really cared about him, at least. I don't know if she even cared about him. The dude, his family lost him. The friends going to jail or going to prison. They say it's a 10-year prison sentence behind that whole charge. And, just everybody just messed up. Well, maybe the mom, because like I said, the mom probably didn't really care about him. She probably just at home getting a new boyfriend to come through the house, man. But yeah, what do you guys think about this kind of stuff? I think this is on the same level as a situation like a Peyton Gendron, not the crime, but the bad parenting, like a Peyton Gendron, a Bobby Cremo, a goddamn Salvador Ramos. All these people's parents were neglectful, and that's the reason why they did the things they did. Do you guys think that parents should begin to get charged for the things that their kids do while they're under their roof? I think so, because it's like, you're under my roof. What are you doing? Why don't I know about it? What the hell? Come on, bro. And I think that all the white folks I saw in the comments, man, that they was talking about, yeah, he's a criminal, he deserved to be all this kind of stuff, man. Keep that same energy. Keep the same energy when a white school shooter or Peyton Gendron or any of these other guys does that same thing. And I don't want to hear about what about Chicago? Because that's not all black people. That's a small pocket of black people. You guys are retards if you think that that's everybody. You guys are idiots who have not been outside. But that's just my thoughts on the whole situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. What was the downfall that caused all this in the first place? Was it the bad parenting? Was he just a bad kid from the start, a bad omen? Was it the dumb friend who should have never enabled him? Should the police have had bad back and just let him just be a menace? Let me know. Also, if you watched to this point, thank you for watching as usual. Please like, comment, subscribe. Don't be a lame-o and just be sitting here. Just at least like the video, man. You ain't even got to subscribe. Just like it or comment and say your thoughts down in the comments below. It ain't that hard, man. But have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time.